Do you want to learn coding but don't know where to start? Welcome to the world of code, a language that powers our digital age. Acquiring coding skills is like learning a new language, a universal language that can open doors to countless opportunities in the 21st century. This video aims to guide you through your first steps into this fascinating world, laying out a detailed 30-day study plan crafted specifically for beginners. Take the first step in your coding journey with this 30-day plan. Imagine being able to write your own program in just 30 days. Intriguing, right? Let's dive into the crux of our 30-day study plan. The plan is structured into 4 strategic weeks, each designed to focus on a distinct aspect of coding. Week 1 is all about the basics. It's like learning the alphabet before you start writing sentences. This week will introduce you to the fundamental concepts and terminologies that form the backbone of coding. Moving on to week 2, we delve into syntax and structures. It's like learning grammar after knowing the alphabets. Here, you'll explore the rules and structures that govern coding languages. Next up, week 3 emphasizes problem solving. It's about applying what you've learned to solve puzzles and challenges. Finally, week 4 is all about projects. This is where you use all the knowledge and skills you've gathered to create your very own masterpiece. By the end of these 30 days, you'll have a solid foundation in coding. And in the first week, you'll get familiar with the basics of coding. This is the foundation upon which all your future coding knowledge will be built. You'll start by learning about variables. Think of these as containers that hold information. Next, you'll delve into data types. This encompasses the different kinds of data a variable can hold, from numbers and text to more complex forms. And finally, you'll get to grips with basic operations. This is all about how to manipulate and interact with your data. Now, moving on to week 2. It's time to get a little more technical and start learning about syntax. Syntax is the set of rules that dictate how programs in a specific language are written. Then, you'll explore loops. These are constructs that allow you to perform a set of instructions multiple times. Conditions are up next. These are like decision-making tools in your code, allowing your program to react differently depending on certain criteria. And finally, you'll learn about functions. These are reusable pieces of code that perform specific tasks. For both weeks, there are a plethora of resources available online to assist you in your learning journey. There's everything from interactive tutorials to dedicated coding platforms. Remember, the best way to learn is by doing, so make sure to practice what you learn as much as possible. The first 2 weeks will set the stage for your coding journey. Now, let's dive into the last 2 weeks of the plan. Week 3 is where we start to flex our problem-solving muscles. You'll be introduced to algorithms, the building blocks of coding. This is the process of creating step-by-step instructions for your computer to follow. It's like writing a recipe for your favorite dish, but instead of food, we're cooking up code. You'll learn about sorting algorithms, search algorithms, and more. By the end of this week, you'll have a solid foundation in creating efficient and effective algorithms. As we enter the final week, it's all about applying what you've learned. You'll be working on small projects, which are crucial for reinforcing your knowledge and gaining practical experience. You might be creating a simple calculator app or a website for your favorite hobby. The key here is to start small, make mistakes, and learn from them. In terms of resources, there are plenty out there. Websites like HackerRank and Codecademy provide coding challenges that range from beginner to advanced levels. These challenges can help you practice your newly acquired skills. You can also contribute to open-source projects on GitHub. This will not only give you real-world experience but also build your portfolio. Remember, it's not about how fast you learn, but how well you understand and apply the concepts. Coding is a journey, not a destination. These final weeks will sharpen your skills and get you ready for real-world coding. Coding might seem daunting at first, but with a solid plan, it's entirely achievable. Remember, this 30-day study plan is your roadmap to coding proficiency. The first 2 weeks are about mastering the basics, while the last 2 are for honing your skills. It's all about consistent practice and unyielding persistence. Don't be discouraged by hurdles. They're stepping stones towards your goal. So get ready, set your sights, and embark on this 30-day journey. Unlock your potential as a coder.